Hello, guys. Welcome back. Auntie Sekhmet has gotten very mildly scolded, and she tried to look contrite. She had been passing off a lion-headed god as her son. And I really hadn't looked into it much because I'm like, okay. And I'd been feeling someone try to come through today. And I don't think anger is one of the main components of their makeup, but it was kind of, I'm so angry. Why aren't you listening to me? I'm a lion. I'm going to roar. So I'm looking at it now, and it was like, roar. Don't think about that lion. Think about this lion. And I'm like, who's trying to come through? And I felt really angry this morning, and I didn't know why. And I'm like really angry and grouchy, and I don't know why. And I'm like, well, I'm female. It could be hormonal. It could just be this shitty perpetual limbo we're all living in. And it was Marbas trying to come in, and he was probably the one along with Bilal who hated that game with a passion. And I get it. I said, okay, it really does mean something to you on a fundamental level. Fine, we will forget that game exists. I won't play it on the channel. And he kind of calmed down, and then he is noted for healing. Unfortunately, there are a lot of people out there trying to sell you bullshit in a box as well, because you don't have to do much Marbas research to come across, oh, I was so sick, and then Marbas helped me find this magical supplement. Bullshit. Anyhow, and Becker, well, we have science for a reason, damn it. People who work with demons should know better. Anyhow, yes, if it hasn't been tested by the FDA or it's bullshit fairy woo in a box, please don't buy it, especially on eBay. That should be so many red flags that you just see red, is what it should be. But anyhow, Marvis was coming through, and I said, well, it's not like you can do a spontaneous healing, so I actually know it's you. Be careful what you say to a demon. And I've always had problems wearing earrings. I can't even wear rings or something like that. I actually have to wear plastic rimmed glasses. In case you haven't noticed, my body actually gets an allergy, plus it eats the metal at the same time. It's highly acidic. Um, and my skin, not the metal, dears. And long story short, I went to put my earrings in today, and they have been bothering me. And women know it's sometimes, any gender knows, it's sometimes painful. You put a piece of metal in your body that doesn't belong there, your body's not always happy. Well, the one ear had been so painful, and I couldn't get it through, and I could feel it was trying to seal up and trying to heal itself. And I'm like, okay, point taken. So I took the earrings off, and I put antibiotic ointment on both ears. Don't worry. And I said to Marvis, I said, okay, I can see one of the things I'm going to have to agree with is if my body's fighting this metal jewelry. And for some of us, you want to go through the pain, and people that have an allergy to jewelry know what I'm talking about. It's extremely painful when you have an allergy because your skin keeps trying to heal and keeps trying to keep the piercings out, and you keep trying to have to reopen the holes. Yeah, it hurts a fuck ton. That's why I think the term metal means a lot to a lot of people. And he was like, "You're ending this now. You're not reopening a single hole in your body. Your body is trying to heal. You are not doing this." I'm like, "Okay," because it is painful. And I would sometimes be sitting here with the earrings in, and it would feel like somebody just shot me in both ears, and I'm like, "It hurts so bad, but it's worth it because it's beauty." And you notice my nails are going to hell in a handbasket because that one thing I have, a lot of the nail polish I have is over a decade old, and once it gets that old, it will kill just about anybody or anything. We could probably use it to kill the coronavirus because it will probably kill anything, zombies, people included. And it will give me a pounding headache, and I can't really even put like a full coat on. And so he said, "No, you're not using that anymore. In fact, I made a mistake. There are days that I can like use a cologne, say, as a air freshener, and it won't bother me. And today I did it, and I got a pounding headache." And he's like, "We're going to have a discussion, and it's going to involve the garbage can." So Marvis is coming through, and I don't know for how long. He was very angry this morning, and the lion wanted to roar, as lions do. And as I did more research today, it was like he's known to hang out with Bilal. And it's like, that's great. Bilal's bringing in all his friends, and Bilal had been Angry last night, then friendly, and now today I can't find Bilal. And then somebody today asked me about, God phones, and there is no such thing. You can have communication with the gods, but there's no one reliable way to constantly get an answer. As I was trying to figure out who the hell was coming in today, I got a gibberish name in reply. It was very strong masculine voice, but it was like a gibberish corruption of his name. Like I wasn't like hearing it with my mind's ear or listening correctly. And I tried to track it down because you know how some of the demon names look like somebody threw random numbers and letters and everything else in a box and just, picked something out and that's the name. I'm getting laughter back there, but they know what I mean. And I'm not saying that to sound unintelligent, but some of the names, honestly, I look at them and my inner atheist is like, I think I just selected random letters and this is what we have. So I was getting this corruption of Marbas, and I was trying to look up this demon, and I was thinking that the word I was hearing was Erebus. So I know sometimes when they speak with a heavy accent of you'll hear whatever the accent would be of the original area they come from. So he could have been saying Orbis, or he could have been saying Marbas. But it was coming through like Erebus or something, and I'm like, Arabesque? Like, but you don't have reliable communication with them. And this is if I'm getting the right demon. So far, I'm getting a response that yes, Marvis is the one that wants to work with me. But it could change. And the problem is, as you study them, you'll see all the details you had to learn for one given to another demon, and then you're super confused about who actually does what. So, hopefully it's Marvis. Hopefully he's coming through to heal. Um, he's helping me, hopefully go forward with healing. And he's the same one that he's like me. I think I was getting perception. I was like, watch as we're trying to reopen the economy, all these trackers and that disappear. And the trackers haven't entirely disappeared, but it's a lot harder to use them and to get them to update. Have you noticed? And I'm like, it's a miracle how we're not getting any more cases when we want to open the economy. I'm like, hopefully, thank the gods, that is what has happened. But it's kind of like a convenient miracle that although you can watch the news and see cases are spiking, you go and you look at these counters and these counters are just stalled. And I'm like, And I try to find the counter on Bing today and they've changed it around. So it's not as useful as it used to be. And I'm like, this is convenient. And on the weekends, they don't update, it seems, either. So it's just been a thing of he's like, don't presume that just because they want to reopen the economy, it's entirely gone. I mean, if you get a chance to go back to work, use common sense, use social distancing, but it's kind of odd how now that they want to reopen the economy again, it's really hard to find it, and it's like they're pretending it magically disappeared from the US. I don't think it has because we're still getting updates. We're still finding out people are dying from it. So just be careful, guys. It's kind of telling that more of us will come up around at a time like this where we're kind of in this weird limbo where nobody knows, are we supposed to be wearing masks? Aren't we? Are we supposed to be, social distancing and staying at home or opening up? Nobody knows right now. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye bye.